What's going on, guys, and welcome to our channel, Kool Adventures. Your Central Florida family happens to be here at Kool Adventure headquarters. You love when I say
Dun,
that,
dun,
don't you?
dun.
Right?
Yeah.
So anyway, well, we're from home, obviously, so from our office. So the reason why we're doing this video, guys, is because finally, Universal Studios shared what is being rumored for so many freaking months. They finally got to their target date of the opening day for Epic Universe. So basically, they've been targeting these days, this actual day for the longest. As a matter of fact, it is not the target date that we're expecting. You know, that we're expecting beginning of the year, which means opening for the public on 2025 from the get-go, having soft opening as of November for everybody. But one thing the Universal hasn't been clear and come clean to tell people is that they have fallen behind. And all of that is due to the pandemic.
Right.
They fell behind because they had to let go of a lot of their construction workers and stuff like that. And then they were playing catch up. Anyway, fast forwarding to a couple of months ago, they were saying, okay, how about spring break? Of course, they were paying overtime to everybody, all the subcontractor construction workers, and they still couldn't meet that deadline. And the president, the CEO, I'm sorry, of the company even say, "Hey, we're gonna open early 2025." He even said it, but unfortunately, that did not happen. So fast forwarding a couple of weeks ago, where the rumors started like hitting even harder because everybody kept speculating it has to open before the summer. Obviously, everything the Universal does is before the summer. So, um, Universal Studios opened, I want to say in June of 1990, if not mistaken. Then Island of Adventure opened officially, I want to say around May, also May for 1999, and with soft opening too. Soft opening from the spring break on 1999. They're officially open on May, if I'm not mistaken. So we already knew kind of sort of that they were targeting those days.
Right.
They were not going to go above the summertime. So finally today they came across and said, here's when we're going to open. So in this video, we're going to go over the opening of the park. We're going to basically go over when the big hotel, the Helios Grand Hotel is opening, because they finally said that as well. And that's the hotel, Karen, that you could actually have access directly to the park. Everybody's speculating even that the prices is going to be high. I'm going to show you basically that the price is not going to be as high as everybody wants. Still going to be high for it.
Yeah, still
Still
high.
high,
Still
but
high.
not as high as I even expected. And then we're going to just end up with some uh, updates of how's the park doing. Okay. So really quick, we're going to actually go to our other screens in here, and bam.
Bam.
So it is officially, it's in the Epic Universe website where it says 5 immersive worlds, one amazing theme park opens on May 22nd of 2025, which is Memorial Day weekend. Now that's the grand opening.
Right.
Remember what is being speculating. Remember what I just said. They are looking into doing soft opening.
They have to.
Right. They will. And we are actually going to show you basically when all that soft opening is going to be happening, including soft opening for the actual team member. I won't release my
Your source.
my sources, but
Okay.
yeah, team members actually got a an announcement today too, because obviously they release stuff for the guests, and team members actually feel a little bit antsy, when they say, "Hey, guess," and nothing happens to them. I'm gonna drop this really quick. So here's what's gonna happen. May 22nd, 2025 is the opening, and basically they are moving forward with the tickets and packages. They are not doing apparently any single day ticket, Karen,
Yes.
for the exception of one classification of guests, and we're gonna get there in a second. So basically, you can find all this on the website. I highly suggest that you click all over this because it's gonna give you all the details of all the hotels, the different worlds, and all that. But just know, if you want to go to that park, you have to buy a package.
Yeah.
And this is what I actually do the shameless plug. Get with us. We are travel agents. We can help you. Basically, at this point, what's going to happen? Going to do the 3 and 4 days and 5 days, I want to say, packages day. So where you can only go to Epic one day.
It's like 3, 4, 5 days, but you can only go to Epic
Right,
one.
so you kind of obligated to go to all the parks, regardless whether you like it or not, and then pick one day when you want to go to Epic. So, anyways, contact us separately. We will gladly help you on that if you want to start doing that, because tickets are starting to go on sale as soon as next week. Soon, right? And talking about tickets, we're gonna get there. So when are the tickets gonna be on sale? Very quick, Karen. Starting next Tuesday, the 22nd, you could actually start buying what they call the first phase of tickets,
which is a multi-day
ticket. Multi-day tickets and vacation packages. Exactly what we said is the 3, the 4, the 5 days, and all that.
Hotel stay.
Which is only going to include one day of Epic. Yes, it sucks.
Yeah.
I know it sucks. But
there's no way you can get through that park in one day.
I raised my case.
Yeah.
So this is what I call when Universal wants to do the Disney approach. Why? Because they copy things from Disney. They know how to create a high demand by creating the want. Right. You know, everybody that comes next year in 2025, forget about Disney. They want to come to Epic Universe, rightfully so. So right now I'm on X, formerly known as Twitter, under our own Twitter, but I just want to give credit to Thrill Geek, which who actually posted it, or I got it from. So this all was released this morning from Universal. So this is a public. We're not speculating or nothing like that.
We didn't take it from anybody.
But this amazing park, this is gonna be the most for this year, for next year. So everybody is gonna want to come over there. Okay. Then let me see what else I could see. So the pricing, you may ask, what's the pricing for the ticket? So I want to just give credit to Scott Gustin, who's a journalist. So pricing for the 3-day ticket that includes one day at Epic. The adult is starting from 118 to 174 per day, which is gonna be $352 to $521 per person. Okay, so when we say a package, that's what we mean. They're gonna give you a multi-day pass, which is gonna be this, and if it's a package, just like Karen said, it may include it will include the hotel. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's very important. And there's hotels that have different benefits. So you definitely have to get with a travel agent because it could be very confusing. Once again, whoever you want to choose, but that's what we're here for. Okay, so we got that info right there. Opens, and that again came from Universal Studios, that it opens on May 22nd of 2025. Now, with that said, we're going to talk about annual pass holder. Boom, right here, there you have it. We are annual pass holders. We have the opportunity to buy a 1-day admission and it has to be a dated admission, meaning that when you actually buy, you have to specify what day you're going. It's not like you're gonna buy it and I just go whenever I feel like. It has to be updated. Once again, they're expecting high crowds. They have to actually know how the crowd level, and
they have to control it too. Hopefully.
Right, and give the opportunity to
everybody. I think especially if they're only going to limit you to go one time, they have to keep that attendance somewhat fairly low for you to try to at least get to be able to go to each land. You know what I mean? Like, you might not be able to write everything, but at least to get through the lands.
But it's like Karen said, who the heck is gonna see everything on one day?
There's no way. I mean, you could possibly see it, but you're not gonna be able to write everything. You're gonna be like going around, but you might not be able to write everything.
So this is how sneaky they are. If you're an annual pass holder, then you have an opportunity to buy because they will go on sale on October 24, which is next week. I think this is next Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Very important that you write that date down because I'm pretty sure they're going to sell out pretty quick. The problem is that they're telling you there's going to be a limit of 6 tickets per transaction. So don't think that you're going to be going crazy. And I'm assuming non-universal. It's not like I'm going to be able to buy 3 tickets for I don't know, May 22nd and the other 3 tickets for May 27th. I'm assuming they're going to roll all those tickets under the same day.
Well, it's one transaction, so.
Yeah, because it's a per transaction.
Yeah.
So if you have more than 6 pass holder, link to your account, you will need more than one transaction. And it says ticket prices and availability vary by day. Restrictions apply. An allotment of tickets for all dates, including the week of grand opening, have been reserved for pass holders. So that's a good sign.
Nice,
we can actually do the grand opening. And one day dated admission is non-transferable, which is very important. So you bought it
for that day,
and you cannot come. You're
out of luck.
You're legit out of luck.
Yeah.
So at least we got the opportunity to buy it right before the general public can buy the single day ticket. But I'm going to show you something that I just took a screenshot because it's a lot easier. When you take a picture, a screenshot, it lasts longer. Anyway.
That's why they say take a picture.
Take a picture.
So it lasts longer,
right? Here's what this actual picture says over here. It gives you that same information that I said, but check this out. Plus, look for information regarding pass holder soft opening opportunities at Epic Universe in the coming months. They're already telling us in the coming months, we're going to give you the opportunity to make a quick reservation for a soft opening. Now, whether we have to pay for it or not,
I hope not.
I don't know. When you do soft opening, not everything is operational. Now, keep in mind that all of these tickets are going to be limited. So you basically have to be, you cannot be Carlos. Like, should I buy it or should I not? What day? No, I'm kind of like that too. So
He's like, do you think is Karen gonna yell at me? Is she not gonna yell at me?
You just got to be ready to pull the trigger, and we're going. So because by the time that you go back, it's gonna be sold out. Anyways, now we're gonna talk really quick about the Helios Grand Hotel, which is opening on May 22nd as well. You could sign up for details. It's a beautiful hotel. Again, it has an entrance to the park. So obviously, you got 2 choices. You either stay on the 22nd just to, I guess, during that Memorial Day weekend, experience a brand new hotel and get first dips on that, right? Or you do it while you have your ticket to go to Epic. That will be outstanding, right? That will make sense.
Yeah.
I just go, I guess, to the main level and
I'm connected right there.
Connected to the park. That will be a dream, right? Now, people are speculating about the price. This is going to be super high, blah, blah, blah. When we talk high, here I am thinking, still going to be expensive. Don't get me wrong. But people still think like it's going to be like $700, $800, $900, which is pretty, typical expensive, typical Disney with the Grand Floridian Hotel and all that. Hard Rock, you could find it at $500 to $700, depending on the weekend. I mean, prices are out there, right? But check this out. Universally Addicted in Instagram actually posted that things are starting at $293 based on a 4-night stay.
Oh, based on a 4-night stay. So you got to stay 4 nights.
Right. But again, still
it's expensive.
Kinda expensive.
No, not kinda. It's expensive.
But at the same time, it's not as expensive as it is staying on a Portofino, a Hard Rock, because when we stay on Sapphire, I mean, we get it maybe as low as 220 something, and that's during October for Halloween Horror Night, and that's with our AP discount. So you're looking at a grand hotel, meaning like a Portofino, almost like, that's the way they're making it sound. And where you actually watch the video, it looks like upscale hotel up there, right? Like kind of like a deluxe. That's what I mean. And they're telling you starting $293. When was the last time you saw a Grand Floridian at a
No, you
$293?
don't.
Maybe during the pandemic, if so.
Maybe, yeah.
So again, these are things that you got to keep an eye on, and maybe take advantage of that, because you got to be smart about, because don't be like us when I saw Portofino once. I think it was like at $300, and I was during pandemic, and I was like, I don't know about that.
$300 during pandemic when
Eh,
we didn't know if the world was ending, but they're still charging 300 some dollars for.
I know, but when was the last time that you saw the $300 recently?
Right.
And that's where, again, you got to keep an eye on things, because you just never know. All right. I want to show you one more thing. This actually came for the team member. And the team member said, and it's our proud tradition, our team members and select partners involved in the park development will be the very first to preview Epic Universe next year before it opens to the guests. Our Epic team member preview will span several weeks, giving team members plenty of opportunity to experience Epic Universe. Shout out to Universal for doing this. Your participation in previews is an important part of your experiences as a team member, and it also helps to prepare the park for its public debut. We will be sharing more details about preview, as well as information about team member access for and sharing the park with friends and family in
Nice.
early 2025. So you see how things are kind of like clicking now,
Yeah.
where they wanted certain deadlines and didn't happen. So what's going to happen, unfortunately for the team member, they are going to get the soft opening, but they're going to get the early, which means not everything's going to be
Right.
operational. But hey, if I get to go early, I'll do whatever I have to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Epic Universe is going to be a game changer for Universal Orlando Resort. It builds on the unforgettable experience we have been delivering to guests every day since our opening in 1990. With 4 parks and City Walk, our guests will need a full week to
Hmm.
experience it all. And all across our destination, our amazing team members will be ready. And that's the reason why they're building this multi-day ticket. They feel like, hey, now we're as good as Disney.
You need to come stay a week.
So if you're coming from for vacation, technically speaking, and I'll be honest with you, you guys got to start saving money for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You got to experience Disney, 4 days or 5 days at least, and you must do the same thing with Universal.
At this
At
point, yeah.
least 4 to 5 days, including Volcano Bay. So you definitely need 2 weeks. I know it's gonna be a super expensive vacation, but it will give
Yeah.
you a super awesome experience. So, of course, they say thank you for everything you do every day to make our new chapter possible. We are about to make a leap forward for the theme entertainment industry, and I believe so. The countdown is on. Early 2025. Don't be surprised. I don't know how Universal is going to manage this. If they're going to allow them to take videos, if they're going to allow them to take pictures, but just get used to get some kind of spoiler. What do you think about those big news?
Oh, it's amazing. Like, it's super exciting. I think it's finally coming. It's right there. I think it's from the big picture of when they say, oh, it's opening, it's coming, it's coming. It's right here. It's there. Like, we're there.
So with that, I'm gonna basically walk you through some quick updates. Starting with the big daddy of all, which is actually Bio Reconstruct. That's how you can find him in X, or formerly known as Twitter. And basically, what he's doing over there, he just take a lot of aerial shots. If it wouldn't be for Bio Reconstruct, none of us would have actually spoilers
Yeah.
like we have been having. So this is an aerial photo of two more train stage in Hiccups winged gliders. Total of 4 trains spotted at a time, included 2 seen in the first posting of this thread. So this is what he means. You could tell this is gonna be obviously a family coaster, which is cool.
I like family coasters.
You do?
Yeah,
That's one of the things
it's
that he
my
actually
kind of coaster.
posted. This is the first picture that he referring to. Look at this great aerial shot, but
That's
again,
awesome.
you're getting an actual view of everything that's happening. As a matter of fact, shout out to him because he did an aerial shot after the hurricane, and all of this water was black. And then
Ooh,
Universal went immediately and did a cleanup, and this is how we're looking. So
I have to.
obviously, this is the Isles of Berk here at Epic Universe. It's showing you over here. Look at the two trains that are about to, I guess, launch, if I'm
Launch.
if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
So I mean, this is pretty cool. Look at all the trees that are already there, the grassy area. This is just outstanding.
I like the colors.
Right? Then he's sharing this. This is a person that I want you to be very familiarized with. This is our friend Annie, Adventuring with Annie. So he actually shared this from Annie's page, and we're gonna get there next, where she shared how she spotted the comets racing.
Mm,
Basically, during the night, look how cool
that
this
looks cool.
look lit up at night. This is the Stardust Racers.
The red
Basically,
and the
they were
blue.
dueling after dark with colorful
That's
lighting.
awesome.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
That is
That
outstanding.
doesn't look like a family roller coaster. I'm
I
already
keep ta-
scared.
I keep joking with Annie. She needs to. So Annie lives very close by. So
Very close.
very close by. Like she has an apartment very close. So hey, I'm like I keep telling her, hey, can I do a live stream from your apartment? I just want to show my viewers. So anyway, go to Adventuring with Annie. She's gonna show with Annie. She's gonna show you everything. So I mean, as earlier this morning, so good morning, Dark Universe. So that's basically the picture of Dark Universe. Look at how
That's
the
cool.
castle is looking. The scaffolding is coming down from around the manor. So all of that. The lighting in Dark Universe last night, so you get to
Oh,
see
nice.
cool stuff as this. This is what I just showed you. Look at that, man. That's just
That's cool.
outstanding. You know, you guys hear some funny
Snoring
snoring
sounds.
sounds
That's a
because
Frenchie.
yeah, we have our Frenchy bulldog over here. So Stardust racers that were testing. That was a thing last Sunday. Look at that.
That's cool.
So Annie gets to see all this cool stuff, man. So shout out to her who keeps posting it and all that. So that's a major update. Let me see if she have posted some. I mean, obviously she goes to Universal a lot, so you will be able to find a lot of stuff from Universal. More of a preview of the things happening in the park.
That's cool.
Such an amazing thing to see.
It's always
So,
cool to see that before and then the after.
well, I live through the eyes of Annie and
Yeah.
Bioreconstruct. So this is kind of cool too. So when you get to see this,
Look at the yeah.
that is super cool, wicked cool, right? Like, look at this at the same time that
Whee!
they're testing. So again, guys, you want tickets, you gotta buy them right away because this thing is gonna sell out
Wait,
really, really
wait.
quick. So that basically that's the that's the Chronos. It said doesn't just lit up,
It
but it also
moves.
moves. So nobody knew that until Annie actually posted that.
That's very
The
cool.
Stardust Racer lights look great, so she's doing it. You see on an evening, which is kind of neat as well.
Kind of reminds me of every time we would go to see Tron with the light.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, so that's basically the latest updates on Epic Universe. So tell us what you think. Are you excited as we are? Are you gonna pull the trigger? Are we gonna probably, hopefully, I'm gonna send the good vibes to you guys and us. Are we gonna be together on opening weekend? Are you gonna be joining us? Riding coasters or any type of rides together? Let us know. What are you planning to do? Or are
I'm
you
excited.
or are you holding on to the hype is over?
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you either. Yeah.
I will not blame you. You want to wait until that, heck it. 2026 it is for
Yeah.
us because I'm not gonna deal with all that crazy crowd.
Well, maybe now when
Mm.
you start seeing the prices of everything, now maybe you can really start saving up for it too.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
good point.
Yeah.
Now people are gonna actually plan
Plan.
accordingly. That's
So it
kind
might
of
take you to 2026. You know what I mean? Like,
but that's kind of what bothers me from the theme park because they don't think about that.
oh
That
yeah,
people need to save money.
they don't think because people continue to pay.
I
So
know.
if they don't make it, if we're not making an issue about paying, they don't need to worry about who can pay for it or not.
You know, and here I am saying, hey, the tickets go on sale next Thursday, and they haven't even said how much one ticket costs. It could be as bad as $180 per person. Here
Yeah,
we
but they're
are,
also
four of us.
they're also
So,
sneaky, I think, because they're doing it in October. In October, they're gonna start their sales.
mhm,
What's coming up? Holidays.
yeah,
So you're at this point, you might even be asking people to choose what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, are we
right.
gonna spend money on this, or are we gonna
Well,
spend
they
money
want
there?
people to spend the
So
money on them.
right, so they're gonna throw it even before November, before Black Friday, before the holidays, so they can try to get as many people as possible.
So here I am, probably thinking now, oh shoot, next Thursdays when things are start selling, let's say things are with taxes are about $200. It's four of us. How am I gonna get $800? You know, so those are the kind of shenanigans that all of us have
Yeah,
to deal with.
right. It's not.
It's
For
the
most
reality.
people, it's not just one ticket too. Like, honestly speaking,
I feel like I'm gonna pay for me and forget about the family.
you might have to. You might have
Nah,
to.
people don't care about what I have to say. People care.
I mean, I don't blame them either for
People
that.
care about what you
Yeah, no, I
have
don't
to
about
say
me.
about the kids.
I would
But
say more about the kids.
what are the teenagers have to say?
They're just like me giving you a hard time.
They're like, screw Carlos. We don't care
Yeah, we don't
what
care
he
about it.
has to say. You know, if you made it this far, feel free to put on the comment down
We
below.
did it.
Hashtag screw Carlos. Like that. Hashtag screw Carlos. That's what I want to see. That way I know you stay on to this point. But anyway, guys, there you have it. All the information for the Epic Universe. I promise you, I mean, people have been asking us why we haven't done any update. I feel like there's plenty of people doing it.
Yeah.
Time for us is very limited. But if you guys really enjoy this, actually, let me know. And we keep putting more Epic Universe videos. Why not, right?
Yeah, of course.
So until then, guys, sadly, this adventure has ended. With that said, gotta remind everybody to
subscribe
and to smash that like button and turn on that bell for notification. And feel free to leave us a comment down below. Always remember to smile out, be great,
be cool,
and stay awesome, guys. We catch you in the next one.
bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.